Hello and welcome back to Dev Theory. In this video we're going to do another Android tutorial. Excuse me if I sound a little bit unenthusiastic. That's my usual tone. But at the same time, I do love to help others, and developing an Android is absolutely awesome. I try to do it as much as I can. Right now, I've got this YouTube channel up because I want to I want to show that I do actually know what I'm doing. And in this video, you'll see that this is very, well, actually no, not very, but slightly different than the previous one. And that's because IntelliJ updated, and it looks absolutely fantastic. However, I ran into an error whenever I updated, and that was a Java version mismatch, because apparently this happens on some of the update versions of it. And the way I fixed that, alright, so say I updated, right, and then I went to go fix it. The way I fixed it was I just used the 64-bit version. And apparently that fixed it for me. So today we're going to delve into capturing user input. And once again, this is going to be a very short film because it's not very difficult to actually capture the user input. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to minimize that. We're in this layout. So let's go ahead and use the edit view, edit text view, and we will match the parent on the width, and then we will say wrap content on the height. And what we want to do is we want to set the ID, because once we set the ID, we'll be able to capture the actual input. And we'll just call this example edit. Alright. Now, we also want to capture the text once it's actually in the box. So we'll say wrap content, and then we'll fix the styling, and then we'll put in the ID, edit text button. Alright, so there we go. Oh, don't you dare. Actually, yeah, it'll show up for me this time. Okay. And then let's hard code a string in here and say text submit. So this will just, as you can see, it does this. Now this is a relative layout, so we actually have to put it underneath. So below, and then we'll say example edit. So now this is nice. And that's another thing that you'll see here is because of the update, it does two things. First, it gives you a actual visual representation of what it looks like, and it also gives you a blueprint of what it looks like. And the blueprint is very useful unless you have a lot of different views on the same page, and then it's very easy to get lost because the text is not scrunched into the different views. So as you can see, it trails off. So another example of why this can be bad is that with my novel application, right now I'm in a separate branch and I'm making version true, and the blueprint text overlaps. Well, what's this? Yeah, okay. So, okay. How do I, yeah, okay. Alright, so now that we have that, we can set up the edit text. Capture the text equals casting edit text, and then find view by ID or ID edit example. There we go. Okay, so that's actually how you capture it. That is honestly how you capture it. Now, we're gonna set up an on-click function, which I believe has to be done, no, on create, yeah. Yeah, it has to be done in the on create. Now we're gonna create a button, and we'll call this the submit capture button equals button, and then find view by ID or ID, and then we will say example button. Okay, now we can say submit capture button on set on click listener, new on click listener, and then we will say log v my text, and then we will say capture to string. Oh wait, no, my bad. Get text to string. Alright, why is that purple? Okay, that should work. So let's go ahead and open up the emulator, and I'll go ahead and fast forward this. And then we'll say something like, hello world, and then submit it. And as you can see, it showed up right here. Now, in a previous video, I made some mistakes. I want to clear that up now. V does not stand for view. It actually stands for verbose. And what that means is verbose is for whenever you want a message that's really, really long, right? Alright, so there you go. There's capturing user input with the edit text button. And I'll see you next week for the next tutorial. Till next time. Bye. Bye. Bye.